Hey everybody, this is Hocus, back with another episode of the RambleCraft SMP series, episode number 14, I believe. So, if you were with me the last time out, we came over to the bro/community, communal, whatever island that we are naming this, the island between Chase and I's original bases, and we started to do a little bit of work. So, what we've got is a new and improved nether portal with a very ugly backside that needs a lot of work, but we won't think about that for now. And we've also got ourselves a pretty cool little offshore barge that is now containing all of our farms. So again, like I explained in the last episode, I got this idea from a Reddit post, and I think it looks pretty cool, right? So we've used the campfires to make a barge. We've added in some storage for our seeds and hose, etc. And we got a little bit of lighting here as well. So this is a really nice place. But yep, that's pretty much it so far. So today's episode will probably contain a little bit more of the Bro Island. I'm hoping to finalize most of it and implement some sort of system that allows us to travel between my island and this island, and possibly Chase's island. We'll see. Wait, Chase? Where on earth has Chase's house gone? Is a question I doubt I'll be able to answer for a long time, but he did mention that upon seeing my last episode, he was going to do a bit of work over here, because I kind of made a little bit of a skit about missing him, and I also did something else. I renamed this chicken to CHASETER because like I say, there was a skit about me missing him, and I wanted him to be around forever. Right before I began recording today, I was fighting off a skeleton and a creeper and managed to get this guy right here. We've got Far, and I think, I can never remember, but I'm pretty sure that this is one of the tracks that I like in the game. And I never got around to testing this thing, right? So let's pop it in. It works. I'm a genius. I'm just kidding. This is a really simple redstone contraption, but I am glad that it works because I was unsure. Can't remember exactly what I did. This was a while ago, but we've got a working jukebox that displays a light every time something is playing, which is pretty cool. Now, I am going to leave this record right here. So, if anybody wants to listen to any music, you know where to go. And that brings me on to my next point. So, I just checked the submissions chest. It looks like we've got one submission so far on the latest challenge here in the Bunker Club. So, I think what I'll do, I was actually planning to release the second challenge before I went away for Christmas, but I think considering there's only one submission so far, we'll just leave this up. And then in the new year, I will make sure to hand out the rewards for that first challenge, and we will think about a second challenge. That gives me a long time to think of something, which is good because I want to make these a little bit more elaborate somewhere down the line. And talking of challenges, now personally guys, I think I gave everybody a fair chance to get involved with Hudlin's pirate treasure game. I remember I was going to buy this one right here, but I thought, you know what? No, I'll give somebody else a chance. But it's been a while, and the treasure hunt book is still here. So I'm going to give him another diamond block. He still hasn't actually taken the original 9 diamonds. So, I mean, I don't know if he knows they're there. But either way, that is fine. Let's read the book. In a storage unit that might smell fishy, near a store that sells leather, that's where you will find your treasure. Okay, storage unit. So I'm thinking Binary's shop. Okay, no, so Binary doesn't actually sell fish in here anymore, but that's okay. I'm thinking that it's found it. Okay, that was simple. All right, so we got some iron. The iron's useful. That's a stack of iron blocks right there. We've got some bones. I literally don't need bones, but that's fine. Diorite is a block. Bones and some nether quartz. All right, we got a shulker box there as well. So probably not worth the block of diamond, but if you remember rightly, last time I got involved with that game, I think I spent one diamond block to get 2 back, or another 1 back, so it was essentially free. So I'm not going to complain. Hudlin, thank you. That was a pretty fun game, and I hope that we get more stuff going on like that on the server, because it's always a good time. All right then, I guess we can get to work on some more Bro Island revitalization. So again, I did mention this in the last episode, no offense to Chase, but I'm going to tear this down. I'm going to rework it. It's not a reflection on his building skills, I promise. I just want to make this a little bit more themed around the island. So we're going to be going for that more natural look, you know? So that takes care of that, and then we're going to, I think, actually keep the enchanting station in a similar location. But what I want to do is actually level this dirt out first of all to give us a bit of a canvas to work with. And now we'll kind of decide where the enchanting table is going to go. So I'm thinking maybe somewhere around like there. So that gives us a bit of space to the right, a bit of space to the left, and a lot of space to the back. You know what? Actually, let's push it back maybe a block or two. So how about there? That might work a little bit better. Okay, and this is what I've got going on so far for the enchanting setup. I've kind of gone for like one of those weird obelisk type builds. It's supposed to look a little bit natural, like it's set into the terrain. But there's just a few changes I want to make, or additions I should say. So I'm going to carpet over any of the bookshelves that don't have a slab over top of them, just to prevent as many spawns as possible. And then I was going to actually replace one of those carpets with a lantern, which I'm hoping to find in here. Yep, thank you, Chase. I've scavenged those from his previous build. And where are we going to put this? Let's have a think about it. I think I might just slap it right there. That'll probably do the trick, okay? So we've got a little bit of lighting. Got ourselves some bookshelves, a little bit of stone, mossy stone, that kind of thing. Now, what are we going to do with the rest of it? I think, first of all, let's maybe get some stairs leading down into it. Simple set of stairs that'll just lead us down in here. And then what I'm thinking next is once all of the grass is grown, I'm just going to bone meal this and have some beautiful foliage inside. That's going to be the theme, as I say, a natural theme. Over here, I'm going to donate some lapis to get a lapis chest started. Now, is that right? That lapis looks kind of wonky. Let me place this again. Let me see what it's supposed to look like. Oh, it is supposed to look like... That's not right, is it? I think that's right. Yeah, that looks right. And then I'm just going to pop that in there. So if Chase needs to use that, he is free to do so. Obviously, I can use it too. And then also, I didn't show this, but it does allow level 30 enchantments. So that is spick, span, and proper. Thinking if there's anything else I needed to showcase. I think that was about it. I'm thinking maybe we'll cover up these sides just to prevent anything from wandering in. What we'll do that with, I have no idea. Maybe a wall might be an interesting choice. Does that work? What does it look like from the inside? It's a little wool. Yeah, screw it. That'll be fine. That'll be fine. No worries at all. And do we want to carpet this as well? Yeah, maybe we'll go with some carpet as well, just to really, really add something that doesn't make sense, right? Okay, yeah, we'll stick with that for now. But I probably make additions throughout the episode. So if I do anything major, I'll showcase it. If not, no worries. And what is up next? Let me think here. Have we got enough dirt on this island? All right, so we don't have tons of dirt, but we've got enough to get started. And I'm thinking what we'll do again is we'll replace all of the sand with dirt. I like the look of the dirt better, the grass more specifically. So again, we're going to use the same tactic, just dirtify this place, make it brown. Okie dokie then. So that is looking a little bit more like it for the island. The sand is now gone and we are blessed with dirt and the ever expanding growth of grass, which I'm now going to have to wait for to kind of get close to finish, because the ultimate goal here is going to be having grass everywhere so that we can bone meal this place up and make it look good. So what have we got going on here? Oh, nice. It has actually grown on the inside of the enchanting station. So let's take a look at that. And also, guys, I just killed a trident dude and he dropped it. So that is pretty cool. We'll maybe take a look at enchanting that at some point. I think I'd rather have grass wherever I can get it in here. That'll be okay, I think. Yeah, I like the look of that. It's like all overgrown in here, and then you've got the chest where the oh shoot, didn't mean to do that. And then you've got the chest that you should be able to access. Yeah, it's a bit of a struggle, but you can get there. And of course, there is decent enough access to the enchanting table itself. Next up, I need to solve the mine issue. Now, I wanted to keep the stairs. I quite like the way this looks, but it kind of gets in the way a little bit because I want to have pathways that lead up to the enchanting station. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to strip these stairs out real quick. Bring everything down to about this level. That should be okay. And then what we're going to do instead is we're going to have a trapdoor that leads down to a ladder setup, I think, just to save some space. So here's our trapdoor, and then on the inside, if I can drop down, there we go. I'm gonna have just some spruce logs. I'm gonna strip them, Nothing too crazy, and then we'll just pop some ladders that come down, and then you are in the first layer of the mine. So I'm just gonna replace some of the torches, and we'll get out of here, and then we can have a pathway that actually reaches around the back of this trapdoor and goes over to the over to the enchanting station. I think that works pretty darn well. Yeah, that'll do. And I did mention that I was going to try and reinstate as many of the farms as possible that were already on the island. So Cocoa Bean Farm, where are we going to put this? I'm thinking right here is a good place, right? So there's a pathway that leads this way, which could be our natural progression down to the barge there. But I'm thinking that maybe we go... So maybe we move the fence slightly. Let's try that. Oh, okay, so with the fence there, I guess then we can go ahead and do we do it right here, maybe? We have it right on the path? Yeah, let's do it right on the path. So there'll be 4 high each. And then I'm going to place down a carpet on top to prevent spawns as always. And then another one there. And then we'll just have cocoa beans going up the front of them. And we'll have some on the sides. And again on this side. And then on the back. Now, unfortunately, we can't use the space in the middle. Well, I guess we could just like rotate them like this. That'll do. Just for some extra growth. And then we will... make a little bit of a pathway around the cocoa beans here so that we can access them. Now, it seems as though I can't actually make path blocks out of these with the cocoa beans there. Can I do it now? Can I? Yep. Okay, that's really weird. Yeah, this will do for the cocoa bean farm. Very simple. We've already got a couple growing, actually, which is very nice. So these are fully harvestable. Round the back, we've got some more path, a little bit of gravel now mixed in, and some fences to cap it off. So I really like how this is all coming together, and I need to kind of decide what we're going to do with the chests here, because, you know, I feel like having a little crafting station, maybe a little bit of storage on this island wouldn't be a bad idea, but is it going to work if I leave it there? That is the question, and I'm thinking the answer is probably no. Okay then, let's get another little storage slash crafting setup sorted out here. So I've made a little bit of space right there. So we're going to take the pathway in this direction a little bit. And then right here will be where we have everything set up. So again, we're going to have the same amount of chests. We're going to do 12. So I'm thinking we put them like this. All right, that should do the trick. Now, crafting and furnaces. Let me grab these because we'll probably just end up using the same ones that we've already got here. So we've got ourselves a couple furnaces, some crafting benches, and a stone cutter. Okay, so what we'll do is we will go crafting bench, crafting bench. Let's have a couple crafting benches like we did just over there. And then we'll go maybe furnace, stone cutter, and that will probably... Will that do it? I can't see us needing more than one furnace here, if I'm totally honest. I mean, you know what, actually, I think the best method might be to just have one crafting bench. We don't really need 2 of those guys. So let's do 2 furnaces, 1 crafting bench, and 1 stone cutter. Oh, finally, guys, finally we can tear these chests down. Yes, and as you can see, nothing is spilling out of them. And that is because... Oh, wait. Chase's flower. What is this again? It's a blue orchid. We must use it somewhere. But I've moved everything across, and this is a public apology to Chase. He actually organized the chests over there. I've destroyed them. I've ruined them. Everything's in random places, but maybe further down the line we can fix that. Anyway, Chase, let's get your blue orchid replanted in there, my friend. So what we can do now is we can create some paths that kind of lead around this area. So we probably have one that comes out the back here as well, you know, so that they can access the crafting and the smelting. And then we'll also need some gravel in the mix as well. All right. Yep, this is good. And then one final little detail. I like to make sure everything is looking perfect. So we'll replace that with dirt. I've also added in the spruce down here, a little bit of gravel there just because that was on display. But I think overall, we've got ourselves a nice little crafting slash storage shed. I quite like this. This is pretty nice. So I do think, however, we should probably just complete this path as well. Hey, so you know what, guys? I think that's probably about everything we needed to rebuild over here on the island. I guess there were some bamboo, or a bamboo farm, I guess you could call it. It wasn't very technical, obviously, but I'm okay if Chase ever needs bamboo for him to just hack at these and replant them, or just take the second from the bottom piece and let it regrow by itself. That is perfectly okay. We've got our storage, we've got the cocoa beans, and we have got enchanting as well as the mine. So I'm thinking maybe what we'll try to do is I did say we might implement a pathway down to the barge. And this looks like it might be a good spot. This part that we tried to re-terraform that didn't work out too well. So maybe we'll drag the path in this direction a little bit and just kind of have it come down here. But I think we'll have to, again, terraform a little bit. Getting some phantom blocks. We'll have to terraform a little bit and have it drop down to this level so that we can actually have an access point. And then we'll make a tiny little bridge that just leads out to it. I think that'll do the trick. So where are my grass blocks? That's what I'm looking for now. Just came back to our island, which is obviously just over here if you didn't know. To A, get some bone meal because we're going to be putting a load of grass on the island over there, and B, to study the art of custom tree building. Now, I know a lot of you guys didn't particularly think this was, you know, some of my best work. Maybe you thought it looked a little bit too unnatural, a little bit too uniform and linear, but I don't care. I don't care, guys. I don't care. I like him, okay? I'm sorry. I like him. So I want to build more of these over on the island. Let's keep things consistent. So I'm going to try and recreate these. I'll give it my best shot. I'm not exactly... can't remember the method entirely. Trying to think now. Do they all look the same? Or do we have different heights? I think they actually all look the same, don't they? Which is kind of funny. But... yeah, I'm going to go for it. So what height are they going to be? They are going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, so each one is going to require 9 spruce logs in total. And then just quickly before we grassify the island, this is the pathway that I built. It's kind of a little bit sketchy because it comes down a very steep and narrow area, but it links up to a small bridge which connects to the barge. I think it looks pretty cool. I will give you guys a little bit of a look from up here. So that's the new addition. I like it. I hope you guys like it too. But anyway, let's get down to work. So I'm hoping that once we bone meal this entire island and add some custom trees, it'll just tie everything together. And don't worry, I haven't forgot about the back of the portal. I just don't know what to do with it yet. So it might remain that way at the end of this episode. I'm not entirely sure. I'll think about it. But like I say, I don't want to get it wrong, and I don't really have any ideas right now as to exactly what I want to do with it. So we'll take our time with it. There's no need to rush. Okay, island's looking a lot better now. I really think this is helping to have all the grass on there. Yes, I love it. I love it. The natural look in this game is always really, really nice. So I think next thing we should do is probably just decide where the trees are going to go. So let's begin with one maybe right here. And I'm just going to mark each location by using a single log. So then we'll get one right. Where should we do this one? Maybe right there. That'll be a good location. And I'm going to try and space them out quite evenly. So we'll have one there as well. And then we'll get one around here somewhere. Maybe right in that spot would be good. And then I want one around the back side of the island here. So maybe let's go like right in there. Actually, you know what? Let's bring it up to this spot here. That'll be a little bit better. And do I want any more? Or that will maybe do it. Maybe one this side? Well, we've already got one there. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to go with that for now. I will build all of these up and we'll see if there are any other spaces that maybe need to be occupied. Because I think the only way to get this right is to just, like I say, go for it and see what happens. So we'll begin here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then at the very top, 9. And then, can I do it? Can I do it? Ready? No, I missed a lot. Anyway, that's fine. Let's get on with the custom tree building then. And here we go. Trees are now in place and I'm starting to really like this island. It's coming together very well in my opinion. I hope you guys feel the same way about it. I mean, obviously if you don't, let me know down below and we can make some changes. Don't insult my trees though, okay? I like them, all right? Don't insult my trees, please. I would appreciate that. But I've added a couple of extra ones. I think this one here and this one here we didn't plan. Let's get an aerial view of this place and just see what that's looking like. Yeah, it's not too bad, right? It's not too bad. It is not bad at all. So I think there is going to be one more thing here to crown off what I'm quite proud of as a build. And that is going to be a few more of those bushy rock things. So you guys know how it goes. We place down a rock and we get some bushes around it. It's very simple, but I also think very effective at just adding that final layer of detail to things. So I'm going to stick a few of these around the island in the places that I feel are maybe left a little bit bare. And then that is probably about where we'll wrap up the video. And I know, if you remember, I did mention earlier in the episode that we might have some transport options to think about. And what I meant by that was I'm actually planning eventually to have a little minecart that runs from this island to Chase's and my own island. but I think I'm probably out of time for that today. So we'll think about that at some other point. But yeah, for now, let's get on with the bushy rock things. And the final product, let's take a look together so that we can make sure everything's okay. Now I need to try and remember, is this rockets? It is, yes. Without my HUD, I couldn't tell what I was holding, but bushy rock things are in place, and I really am pleased with the outcome of this island. I knew it would be okay because it worked the first time we did it, and it's worked again. So I think this is about everything that we needed on here. We got ourselves a storage unit, we've got ourselves a cocoa bean farm, some enchanting, we've got our nether portal. I guess, like I say, this could be used as a bamboo farm, and then we've got our miscellaneous crop farms down there as well. So I think all in all, we've done a pretty fantastic job. Now, there is a little bit of a to-do list, I guess, and one of those things, like I said in the last clip, was that I want to set up like a kind of little monorail system that sort of rotates between the 3 islands. That'll be quite cool if we can get around to that. And the back of the portal needs finishing up, but I think for now it'll work because we're only going to be looking at the front for the most part, so I can cheese that slightly and just let it be for now. But yeah, like I say though, any complaints or any suggestions or, you know, whatever you want to say about this, do let me know down below. I would appreciate the feedback. Alright then guys, welcome back to episode 14 of the RambleCraft SMP for the last time for today, and probably for around like 3 weeks to a month or so. So sad times, you guys are gonna have to wait, but there will be a little bit of content coming whilst I am away, AFK if you will, you know, away from keyboard. I'm gonna be away from the computer for a few weeks. There will be content coming. I was aiming for 2 videos a week. I'm not gonna lie guys, it's really difficult to record ahead with my current work schedule and such, so there might not be exactly 2 videos per week, but I'm gonna grind out this last week to get as much recorded as possible and just have something for you to watch whilst, you know, I haven't got the ability to be uploading. So if you did enjoy today's video, then drop a like down below. That would be much appreciated. Any questions, suggestions, comments, or feedback, drop those down in the comment section below, and I'll be sure to respond to as many as I feel fit. And finally, if you're new around here, then first of all, welcome. My name is Hocus. Hope you enjoyed your stay on the channel today. If you did, then please consider hitting that subscribe button, turning on your notifications so that you can know and be aware of when my videos go live. But other than that, guys, have a great Christmas. Be safe, you know, all the rest of it. Take care, and I will see you sometime in the new year when we're back to things. But like I say, there will be uploads in between, so stay tuned for those. Also, bye for now.